What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Redwood RC. Last week we finished up the IR60 build. I'm absolutely pumped with how that thing is performing so far. It's a monster on the trail. This week it's time to see how the TRX4m Bronco compares. Now that thing's relatively stock chassis, stock shock mounting locations. It does have some brass on the suspension and brass wheels, RC four-wheel drive, Baja Pro X tires that I absolutely love, and the purple Endura brush motor. But other than that, it's relatively stock, so I'm really excited to see how it performs compared to the IR60 that we put a ton of work into. Last week we saw how that performed. This week it's time to get to the footage of the Bronco. Let's see how that went.
Man, I love how this truck looks. Oh! The ESC whine on this truck never fails to impress me. It's such a different driving experience. You have so much less clearance, so much less flex, so much less torque. We're gonna have to go around. Those Baja Pros look so good on this truck. Now let's see if we can hit this little challenge line here. This truck is still running the stock plastic skid plate and plastic links. I have not swapped the Treel items back onto this truck yet. So I wonder if it's gonna make a difference. It's going to be real embarrassing if it does this first try. Oh. And hung up on that big chunky body. Man, I love this thing. Still running that terrible EcoPower servo as well. So I guess what we can pull from that is I just wasted a ton of money on the IR60. I have serious doubts that it'll pull this sketchy line. It is narrower than the IR60, so it might fit through here without falling off, but there's no way it's gonna put a wheel up on the wall. No. Ooh. All right, we'll give it one more try here. Stay pinned right up against the wall. put a tire up there and save us. No, it's still sliding down. Ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Not bad. We're gonna come across the little bridge here. Oh, yes. All right. This truck always performs pretty well. It's really not that surprising. I really dig how it looks. It definitely needs a few upgrades. It definitely needs a few upgrades, but it's been an absolutely awesome little rig. This, I think, is pretty quickly gonna become the tow rig for the IR60. We're gonna build a trailer to haul that thing out to some cool lines where we can unload the IR60 and hit the really super difficult stuff. I have yet to reinstall the Trail links and skid plate. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and maybe look into a motor and ESC upgrade. I think this ESC is only 2S capable, and I would like to run this truck on 3S, especially if it's going to be towing my other rig. So I think it's been another fantastic day on the rocks. I absolutely love wheeling this place.
We're back at a spot that I don't normally come to, and I think you can tell why. Pretty loud, pretty noisy. Right now, this is all flooded out. Usually there's a pathway that goes through here. But the one benefit of this being covered is that these rocks are dry right now. You can tell it's been raining. But the one downside is it's nasty, it's dirty, it's not clean. But it is what it is. we're out here. Let's see how the Bronco does. And if you haven't seen the Bronco in a while, here's what we got going on. Basically, stock ESC, the Injora Purple 180 motor, the terrible EcoPower servo. I have these inner fenders set up in here. I did have the full interior set up, but I smashed it to pieces. You may have seen that. Got the inside of the body painted black. Pro scale lighting, I love that. And a ton of brass. I went ahead and threw the Trio brass links back on this thing just to add a little bit more weight to it. I took the bands off of the pillow balls because I thought it would add a little bit more flex. I'm not sure that's the case. I think it may have just made the links floppy. I'm not sure. But we're out here. Let's see how she does. Oh, yes. Come on, come on. Oh, oh, oh. I love this thing. Hey, there we go. Oh, look at that. Nice. One thing I do really like about this spot is the Moab levels of grip. I mean, it's just, the traction here is crazy. Hung up on the bumper there. There we go. Thing is a monster. Absolutely love this setup. I gotta get a new servo for it. This EcoPower servo fades and it gets stuck if you're not moving. It's kind of like not having power steering. Sand here on the tires. How do we get
The servo's already getting tired. I'm trying to steer and we got nothing. I roll forward a little bit. Here we go. See, it's like not having power steering in a brand new Bronco. I gotta get a new one. I was gonna put that Injora blue one in there after I swapped out the NSDRC and the IR60, but I broke it. So that's something that happened. Disadvantages of those bumpers. Good thing about this spot though, it's starting to rain a little bit. You can see right over there, so I just came right back over here. Now we're dry again. All right, y'all, we've seen what this truck can do, and it seems to perform pretty consistently as good or better than the IR60 build. And I think a lot of that has to come down to tires and wheels. So on this truck, we've got the Baja Pro. These are the RC four-wheel drive, not the Pro line. These are the RC four-wheel drive Mickey Thompson Baja Pros. I absolutely love these. These grip like mad. They just grab onto everything. They're super soft, super tacky. I love them. Combined with the brass Trial wheels, I think that gives this truck a big advantage. I'm gonna have to get a new set of tires for the IR60, maybe some heavier wheels. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, let's get back to the shop.